After observing hundreds of people and even using Google Analytics, I found out that not many people can control their emotions. And the reason is our own mind. And in this video, I will show exactly how it will be upgraded. Someone is shouting at Jim and he gave them a reaction only to regret it later. But someone else was also getting shouted at. Instead of shouting back, they took a moment to use logic and accordingly dealt with the situation. What did they think in that brief moment? Of course, everyone can be like that. The only difference is the understanding. You need to be able to understand the situation, where the letter is coming from, and most importantly, how to get value out of that 5-second interaction. First off, you need to know why you should take a moment to step back and use logic. Because if we do not know the advantages behind it, then let's be honest, nobody is gonna ever use it. You see, when we are able to analyze the situation and dismiss it, we get happiness, because that means we were mature enough to realize that letting go into our feelings will be of no use. And it is true. If you just let go into your emotions, then you're gonna end up taking dumb decisions. You will be acting out of impulse, so you would be doing what you do not want to absolutely do. Another thing, detaching yourself from the situation will give you clarity and the empty space needed to control the situation. Another thing, using logic upgrades your perspective. Let us say you acted out of impulse and something happened. You learned nothing. But if you used logic, then you probably perceived something and got an opportunity to learn and better yourself. How amazing is it to upgrade yourself from a 5-second interaction? Now that we are into a clear space, what should you do? Let us say that you broke off a relation and are feeling sad. You first need to find out why you are feeling that way, because nobody is making you feel that way. You're the only one who's making yourself feel that way. Take accountability. You're the only one making yourself feel that way. Whatever, this goes for everything, whether it be enjoyment or this type of stuff. You're the one thinking that you are not enjoying a situation. You're the one thinking you're depressed. Nobody is making you feel that way. Try to understand that. So ask yourself, why is that? Is it because they fulfilled you? Or perhaps because they were really fun? Everyone has different reasons, so you have to be the one to find that. Now that you know the problem, you fix it. How do you do that? By taking action. You see, most of the people stay depressed and sad because they decide to not take any action against it. Most of the problem is already fixed by you identifying the problem. Now you just have to rewire your brain. Now something interesting, if you feel a certain bad way, then that is because there is something that you did wrong and your brain is trying to make you perceive and get the lesson or make you fix yourself. So if you fix that, then your bad state will magically disappear. So you have to think about that problem. Let us say that you feel sad because they were really fun. Then that means you lack that fun, which you can get yourself by living out your life, working on yourself and etc. Now let us take another example. You find out that you were just really too attached to them. Then you need to fix that attachment issue by being full by your own self. Now an important thing to note is that for you to be able to do all of this, you need physical action, such as increase your current perception by reading. If you do these types of things, then your brain will be increased in value and you will be able to deal with things differently. You see, the only difference between you not fixing the problem and you fixing the problem is your current perspective. Change that and the problem will automatically be fixed. Like, I'm not joking, that's legit how it works. Of course, you're not gonna be able to deal with your emotions if you're shit. You have to be something strong in mind, strong in body. This comes from things like making a body, reading, making yourself better every day. Because doing these things will widen your perspective and in some time you will be able to grasp and control your emotions. Now to summarize this whole video, you first need to not let go into your emotion and take a step back to think. Think about why something is affecting you and fix it. This comes from doing things such as working out and reading, because that will give you the confidence required for you to deal with your emotions and think. But it all starts and happens in your own mind. That is why I worked on the thought system. And just like I said in the title, dealing with emotions is easy. You just need the right thought system.